All right. First one in the door. First one in the door. Make sure my mic is working for me. Hey, I did a couple tests. I was having problems with it. And why did the lighting just go all screwy on me? Did you see that happen? That's really weird. That light is too bright. And now I went back to normal. That was strange. All right, well, I'm not going to try to get up again. That's for sure. All right, so now the last live stream, we had problems with the microphone right at the end there. I did a couple of tests on this one, and it didn't seem like it was working. And then I did a test live where I just watched it myself, and it seemed like it was fine. So I'm going to take these off, and then first one through the door gets a cookie, and tell me if you can hear me. Other than that, the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins, are all alone by themselves in first place in this division. And I'm going to go move that light. There's something screwy with that light. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's not so bright in my face. The lighting in this room is a work in progress. I have too many windows in this room, so I have no idea where that light is coming from. I literally don't have anything shining on it. Or is something else going on over here? No, it's not the camera. All right, well, that's how it looks. That's how it looks. Okay. All right, so Miami Dolphins are in first place by themselves. We actually have an opportunity next week to get to 2-0 and put the Bills at 0-2. And who had that coming? Hey, Frank, how we doing? You can hear me good? You can hear me all right, bud? Because I know it's only one game, but I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it, man. You know, look, but like I was saying, we could put Buffalo. Thanks, Frank. We could put Buffalo 0-2. We could put them 0-2. When I looked at the schedule, I'm just gonna say it right up front. The best I was hoping for was 1-1, and we didn't, blow both games to the Patriots and the Bills. There's a lot of work to do. Team, we absolutely got. Yeah, exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. We'll have to take the win. If the Patriots, that's the one thing about that game. Totally not like the Patriots. The coaching is still good, but the penalties and fumbles, turnovers, killing them. That's not Patriot football. So we get out of there lucky, man. Absolutely get out of there lucky. But we'll take it. I thought for sure. I thought for sure it was over. They had the ball. They were just going to stuff it down our throat, hold on to the ball to the end, and boom, kick the field goal, and that would have been apoplectic. But I hate to be that kid. I hate to be the kid that fumbled, man, because that was Belichick cannot be pleased with him. But other than that, Howard was limping a few times. Jeez. Hey, Ryan Lomberg, how you doing, buddy? Huh? Thanks for coming out. Ugly hat, dude. Yeah, you would say that, Jeff. All right, you want me to put on should I put on my upper deck hat? I'm not going to do it, man. Not going to do it. Frank, when was Howard limping? I didn't see it, but everybody on the damn team walks around is limping. I thought I saw Waddle limp too. You know what I mean? But we pulled one out. We absolutely got lucky, man. I said this in the video I made today. You ever do an upper decker? I'm afraid to ask what an upper decker is. I've sat in the upper deck, but I'm afraid to ask what an upper decker is. I'm petrified to answer that question, especially in public, because last time I said something in public, one bad Steve screenshotted it and put it on Twitter. The hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about the stupid Dolphins. To me, it looks like the coaches are not they're pretending we like have a running quarterback because the plays are taking too long to develop. Tua doesn't have enough time, and you can tell he's like completely uncomfortable with running around back there and trying to make a play with his legs, which is fine. But we needed the game plan that the Patriots had yesterday, where right before we were getting to Mac Jones, we weren't really getting to him too much, but right before we get to Jones, he's got a guy open 4 or 5 yards down the field. And, we had this couple of slants with Parker. Ahmed had a couple of nice catches out of the backfield, but those were those were outliers. That wasn't really the way the game went. And I know a lot of people weren't really thrilled with how Tua played. I'm not thrilled with the coaching staff right now. I'm not getting the sense offensively that we are using the talent we have to the best of our ability. And there's Raven. I was wondering if you were going to come in, bud. I was wondering if you were coming in. Look, why don't we agree on this, Raven? If we play that game 10 times, I think the Patriots win 7 times. You can't fumble. You can't fumble that ball. You just can't fumble it. You had 4 fumbles. You lost 2 of them. And really, to be honest, to me, I think that was like Belichick got into his own head, so to speak. Yeah, field goal and you win. Look, for me, I thought the game was over. I was just telling Frank, let's see, Patriots aren't as bad as you think. Look, I think we'll find out. I think we're going to find out Sunday if we were really, how good the Patriots were, how good we were, or if it was just a battle of 2 meh teams, which I have a feeling it was 2 meh teams, But we have a chance to put Buffalo 0-2. But Raven, man, I agree. Look, if he would have just put the ball in Mac Jones' hands and kept throwing those little 4 and 5 yard passes that we could not stop, they probably win that game. I understand the inclination to want to run the ball there because you're running out the clock and everything, but they had already fumbled, 2-3 times at that point? So to me, Belichick should have just put the ball in Jones' hands. He was playing well, and let's see. You were bored during most of Mac Jones' drives. He knows how to get third and look, but that's what they're going to play, right? That's the style the Patriots are going to play, and if they wouldn't have had the bad penalties and the turnovers, they win that game. Of course, they had the worst penalty of the game that helped them get the second chance to get the damn second touchdown in the first place. Now, look, Raven, I want to test your skills, Raven, of how homerish are you and how homerish are you not. Raven, are you willing to admit that they're roughing the passer because he went low? Are you willing to admit that was crap? I'm interested to see. Oh, the Mac Jones fumble was a spike. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Well, no, it was considered a backwards pass. So technically it's a lateral, and once it hits the ground, technically it's a fumble. But I see what you're saying. Frank, look, but we have a huge opportunity because they're gonna be, they're gonna be lit. We're gonna be lit. Our home opener, so we've got a good chance of winning that game. It's going to be about 1,000,000 degrees, and if we could just find a way to win this game, we're going to be 2-0. They're going to be 0-2, which is going to be a huge start. Let's see, Raven. He dove at his knees. Come on, man. Come on. He didn't. Jones was already falling. Freaking Roberts was practically on his knees. You know what I mean? The call was going low. Raven. So it's absurd because you can't hit him. You can't hit him above the titties. You can't hit him below the belt, basically. And, Jones was already falling down. What's he supposed to do? Is he supposed to just let him go? there's really it's a stupid rule. And I would think it's up to the discretion of the referees. And in that position, in that, that circumstance of the game, I think it was a crap call, obviously, because I'm a Dolphins fan. But it's a garbage rule. It's a garbage rule, in my opinion. Ryan Lombard, what time is this game? I think it's 8:15. Tonight's game is at 8:15, 8:20. They moved the times back at some point. I know Monday Night Football used to be at 9 o'clock, man. It was just too damn late. But, yeah, I think the game is at 8:20, 8:15, 8:20, something like that. So I got, let's see, Ravens, Raiders. Yeah, 8:15. Let's see. Who did I pick? I'm pretty sure I picked the Ravens. I picked the Ravens because I kind of figured the Raiders will find a way to lose this game. I kind of figured that the Raiders are going to pull what the Patriots did, which have the game in their hand and then find a way to lose it, right? Yeah, you got Raiders. It could go either way, but I wouldn't trust the Raiders. I wouldn't trust the Raiders. Just like I shouldn't have trusted you guys. You want some bad news? I had Aaron Rodgers as my starting quarterback yesterday with Winston on the bench. Yeah, cost me the game. Cost me the game. Couldn't believe it. Not that. Yeah, exactly. It's tough, man. I went and I forgot. I mean, I forgot about checking my score last night, and I went and I looked. And yeah, and if I think Rodgers got me 3 points. It was terrible. Oh man, you had Rodgers with Cousins on the bench. Yeah, bad stuff, man. Bad stuff. I mean, I took Rodgers early, man. I got Rodgers with Devontae Adams, and I'm figuring I'm good to go. And yeah, I didn't. Who knew Winston? No, not me. Not me, man. I mean, Winston's okay, but yeah, it was brutal. I didn't see any of the game, obviously, but I obviously saw the score and I saw the highlights. Rodgers looked very, very strange. You got Rodgers in the 5th round. I take my quarterbacks early because I like to get the quarterback wide receiver combinations. That's done me well multiple times. God, it was a couple years in a row where I just wiped the floor with everybody because I had Manning and Marvin Harrison. That was good times. So anyway, yeah, so we've got a good chance to go 2-0 in this division. Who do the Patriots play? Otto, let's see. I mean, who do the Patriots play next week? The Raiders will win because they love to start out great and lose the last 6 games. What did I think I have them. I had in my prediction video, I said that they're going to go to the 4th quarter with a 10-point lead and blow it. Was it 10 points? Something like that. The Raiders are going to blow this game. All right, so the Patriots, you guys play the Jets. Geez, so you guys are going to win. So then if we beat the Bills, we'll be completely by ourselves, and the Bills and the Jets will be tied for 0-2, which that'll be kind of funny. That'll be funny. And who do the Packers play next week, man? I got to check that because I can't be having. I cannot. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, my eyes are not good tonight. Let's see. Who do they play? They play the Lions, so I think they got to feel pretty good that they're going to win that game. They play the Lions, yeah. So that should be a W. Maybe Rodgers will come out be pissed off. So I'm going to leave him in. Hey, Fluffy's coming into the room. All right, buddy, settle down. All right, good job. All right, he can't get behind me anymore now because he has trouble turning around, but he's in front of me. So we have another damn heat wave out here too, man. It's going to get warm in this room. I had to have the air conditioning little window unit on all damn day just to get it nice in here. It's freaking 90 degrees outside, man. Usually this time of year, this is like 75 degrees. So that's kind of kicking. He's not liking it. He's not liking it whatsoever. I did get him to the river today, though. So that was good. So we can get. So let's look ahead, though. I want to look ahead at the Dolphins. Who do we play week 3? Because I know we play the Colts week 4. Let's see. Oh, we play the Raiders week 3, and then the Colts week 4. So if we can beat Buffalo, I don't want to take anything for granted, but 3-0 is not impossible at this point. 3-0 is not impossible at all. So that anybody had the Dolphins starting off 2-0 and Buffalo 0-2, raise your hands. Anybody think Buffalo has a chance to beat the Dolphins? That's another question. What the hell happened over there? Well, I mean, maybe the Steelers aren't as bad as we thought they were. Now, come on, Jeff. Now, Jeff. The Raiders are not going to beat the Dolphins. The Raiders are not. Where is that game? Is it in Miami? Let me see. We gotta travel for that game. Yeah, we may. That's not a gimme. You're right, Jeff. It's not a gimme. Did I see the Packers disaster? Yeah, I saw it, Frank. I had Aaron Rodgers on my freaking fantasy team. I saw it. Something was weird with that game. I mean, Rodgers just didn't look. I mean, obviously he didn't look himself, but you got a vibe off of him like he was like almost purposefully sticking it to the Packers. It was really, really strange. He just had a weird vibe about him. He just looked like he was not, the highlights that I saw anyway. He just looked like he wasn't all that into it. You know what I mean? Ryan, yeah, I thought the Bills would beat the Steelers by a blowout. I think I had them 34-14. I think that's what I picked in my weekly. Did I do a document? Let me see. Let me see if I did a document for that, if I have it open here. What the hell would I have called it too? No. Let me see. Oh, what's that? There it is. Let's see what I had. Here's my picks that I had. I'm opening up the picks that I had. So I'm not seeing let me minimize this so I can see the chat at the same time. So give me a second. Won't let me do it. Okay, here we go. All right, let me move this over here now. Come on, guys. My computer's not cooperating with me. This laptop, I got to take the laptop in and get it cleaned up. It's got too much dust and stuff. All right, you guys can't see it, but I can see it. All right, let's see. I had the Seahawks winning 31-28. I had the Texans winning 40-27. I had the Falcons winning 19-16. I had the Potato Skins winning 23. What's the score there? 23-16, because I thought Fitzpatrick was going to do good. I had Bills 34-14. Don't take my picks to Vegas. I had the 49ers beating the Lions 27-12. I had the Vikings beating the Bengals 21-19. So I knew it would be close, but wrong way. I had the Panthers beating the Jets 16-10. I got that pretty damn close with the score. Here's the one that did. I had the Titans 23-20 over the Cards. I might have missed. I might have got that one wrong. I had the Browns beating the Chiefs 29-26, and if they hadn't freaking blown the game, they had a lead. That would have been right, man. Let's see. I had the Finns winning 16-13, so I got close there. I had the Giants beating the Broncos 24-20, not optimal. Yeah, here we go. I had the Packers beating the Saints 40-30. Holy crap. And then I had the Rams winning 33-13, so that's not too far off. So I didn't do so bad. What do I have for tonight? Ravens 26-24 is what I have for tonight. Let's see, Raven, what'd you say? Each week I should go Twitter and tell people to post predictions and put them in the video. Ooh, that's interesting. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, it'd be like a separate video. Like a separate one. I'll have to think about that. Not to think about that. I thought for a minute about opening up, like a pick'em league and everything like that. But I'm in this area where I want to do a ton of NFL and Dolphins content, but I'm trying to monitor myself because we got Panther stuff coming up in about 10 days. And just, I don't want to overdo it, right? Because I still, it's not like the videos get like 10 and 20,000 views and I'm making a living. So I have to do the others, I have to do the eBay stuff too. So I'm trying to do as much content as I possibly can without destroying myself too much. Let's put it this way. I've upped my testosterone dose. I'm going to be taking double testosterone between now and the Stanley Cup Finals. And once the finals are over, I'm going to take 2 weeks off and I'm going to go sleep under a bridge somewhere where nobody could find me to recuperate. And then I'll be back. Hopefully, did you see who was it? Who's the guy? Was it Mike Kelly? Is that his name? That he predicted the Panthers would win the cup, but now I'm talking hockey. I broke my own rule again. Damn it. I broke my own rule again. All right. No hockey talking to the last 10 minutes, Eric. All right. So, yeah, Raven, that's actually a good idea. I'll figure something out that way. It's too bad I didn't start at the beginning of the season. I could have had some kind of contest. But, so I didn't go too bad. Kyle whooped me, though, because Kyle and I do picks against each other. And I think he cheated, though. I think he watched. I mean, I know he watched my video. He says he made the picks before the video, but he beat me pretty good this week. I made some pretty bad. You'll pay for some testosterone. I'll pay you for some testosterone. You need it. Frank, man, that's just go to the doctor, brother. Just go. They'll hook you up. All you gotta do is get a blood test, and if it's even remotely low, my testosterone was like, there was like young guy, old guy, dead guy, and then me. I was like way on the other end of things. And I tell you what, don't overdo it. If you ever take testosterone, man, I take 1 mil a week. Every once in a while, I take 2 mils. But on the weeks that I take 2 mils, I don't need Monster, man. I am buzzed. But you're a testosterone donor. That's fun. Testosterone is pretty cheap. Karen always bitches because testosterone for me is like $40 a month. But apparently for females to get like their hormone replacement, it's like $800, $1,000 a month for them to get a shot that would put them in the mood all the time, which doesn't make much sense to me. It's like you would think since there's more male doctors that they would have come up with something a little bit more reasonably priced to give the females the hormones to keep them, happier. You know what I mean? But yeah, the first month I took the testosterone, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. I don't even. It's free for me. Just gotta close. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez. I gotta take off the hat and rub the head on that one, Jeff. Oh wow. There's no women in this live stream, and I can't imagine why. I was looking at my analytics the other day, and my the people that watch, the fans, whatever you want to freaking call them, it's 99.7% male, and there's like 0.3% female. And I know Pam, Karen, and Dana are probably the 3% female. You want some Trent? Now I need my glasses. Trenbolone. I have a feeling that's not a real word. I have a feeling that sounds like one of the words that in Grumpy Old Men. You ever seen the outtakes for Grumpy Old Men? Rub the outtakes for Grumpy Old Men or some of that. When the old man is trying to hook up with the old lady in the grocery store and he asks her, do you want to bite of my man-sized manicotti? He's doing riffs off of all the old Italian names for food and everything. That's what that reminds me of a word from that skit that he did there, Frank. So, all right. So what the hell, man? What the hell are we doing here? Bench to hey, who's this? Nobody. Hey, that's a new person to the stream. I appreciate that. I haven't seen you here. Bench Tua. How about this? Now, how about the coaches design a game plan for Tua? How about that? Because the further I get away from this game and the further that I think about how Belichick designed all those plays for Mac Jones where we almost get to him and then there's somebody open. Why are we designing plays for Tua? We're pretending that we have a really good offensive line and he's going to have time to watch the play develop. He's going back. He didn't really have less time than Mac Jones did, but there's nobody open or he's missing them. One of those two things is happening. I don't think that this coaching staff is doing him any favors. I would like to see us design some plays where when he takes 2 and 3 steps back and there's somebody coming up for him, when he's getting ready to get taken down, that there's somebody open. Let's see. The Sand coaches that blitzed 6 every down against Jones, who was great at hot reads. Well, you got offensive and defensive coaches. I have no problem really, yeah, that's a good point. I see what you're saying, which is what happened. He all day long, 4 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. So the further I get away from yesterday's game, I was unimpressed with the coaching staff, to be honest with you. And Kyler Murray, man, I didn't see any of the highlights there, but yeah, what do you have? 4? Was it 4 touchdowns? 5? It was a beautiful thing. I saw the score, and yeah, he's going to be pretty good. And look, since we're amongst friends here, how do I put this? Can somebody tell me right now why we're better off with Tua than we were or would be right now with Tannehill? Can somebody explain that to me? Because I was a Tannehill fan. I hated to get rid of him, and that's the truth. We built, but we blew it all up, and we're going to rebuild and everything like that. And I'm not seeing the defense. Obviously, is better, okay, but offensively, I'm not seeing. Yeah, there you go. There's the answer to the question. I'm not seeing what we did to rebuild the offense. If Tannehill had these wide receivers, you know what I'm saying? Even though he didn't have a good game, yesterday is one game, but. Yeah, I hated to see us give up on him, and I'm really, really, really looking at Tua, and I want to see, and that's the thing that's bothering me about it is because I'm watching Tua, and I'm wanting to be biased and positive. You know what I mean? I'm wanting to look and say, yes, there it is. Yes, there it is, and I see, not bad, but not great, and if he's not going to be able to make plays with his feet, and the offensive line is going to be what it is right now, we've got to design some plays where there's guys open short. We absolutely have to. We don't have running backs that are going to take the pressure off. I like Myles Gaskin, right? And Ahmed had a good game yesterday catching the ball, but nobody's afraid of those guys. Nobody's going to game plan for any of those guys. And so the offense is just we're stuck in this position. And I don't know what it is that Tua does well enough to where you're gonna make that the emphasis and the focus of your offense. You know what I mean? He had the one pass to Parker, and Parker goes up and gets it, which is fine. But I don't see what he does any one thing so well where you say that's what we're going to do all the time. Let's see. The offensive line has always sucked. The quarterback's always gotten beat up, and it seems like they're always under pressure to throw. That's true. That's true. But to me, it's the coach's job to make that work. And you know what I mean? I mean, who was it? Yeah, I mean, remember they used to have the design rollouts for Tannehill. And even if Tua's not going to run, design some plays. Design some plays to, if you're not going to play to the strengths that we do have, design some plays to hide the weaknesses that we do have. And he's not going to take a 5-step drop, have time to see plays develop down the field and make an accurate throw. Not with this offensive line. And the wide receivers are good, but the only guy that's really going to get, Waddle's really the only guy that you're going to have be deep, right? And we weren't sending him deep. Devontae Parker stored the ball up. What he did with that play, where he just threw it up and let Parker go get it. We need more of that. Except for every time Parker jumps up and comes down, I'm just waiting for an ankle, because every year with him an ankle and a foot. So Preston Williams will help. But if we don't design some plays, if we don't design some plays where we've got guys open underneath, we're not going to get lucky with fumbles in the fourth quarter in the red zone every week. You know what I mean? That is not going to happen. I can't believe it happened yesterday. Kyle and I are sitting watching the game, and you knew it. He even called. He's like, "That's it. They're going to get the ball. They're going to jam it down our throat the rest of the way, run out the clock, and kick the field goal, and it's over." And they would have done it if the kid doesn't fumble. That's what happens. But if we're going to win 10 or 11 games, you got to win some games that you shouldn't have won. Parker needs to stay healthy. I don't think he's had a full season. I don't think he's had a full season. I know Preston Williams hasn't had a full season. Albert Wilson's still not playing. Was Fuller just a one game? Did we get Fuller back this week? Am I remembering that correctly? Because that's the deep threat I should definitely mention, obviously, is Fuller. Yeah, so look, I still say 10 wins. Especially since we were able to steal this one. And, making predictions before the season is really, really difficult. It's fun, but it's difficult because every year there's those 2 or 3 teams that, come up and are good out of nowhere, and suddenly guys get bad out of nowhere. Like, I don't know what the hell happened with Green Bay yesterday. You know what I mean? But that kind of strikes me as the score got lopsided, and then the Packers just kind of, whatever. It's just one game. I don't think it's as bad as it looked, right? And maybe they got surprised by Murray at the same point, So I don't think the Packers are going to still have that much of a problem. Tennessee. I picked Tennessee to win the Super Bowl. Now, I know their defense had issues. I didn't realize they had that kind of issue. Bad. That was bad. And how did Tannehill play? I didn't look at that. Let me see. I know they only had like 13 points, but was it 13 points? Let me see. Yeah, it was 38-13, and Tannehill was 21 of 35 for 212 with a touchdown and a pick. So that's not the end of the world. Henry couldn't get anything going. Tannehill had 2 runs and a touchdown running. So that wasn't on Tannehill. That's the defense. And I misspoke when I said Murray played against Green Bay. It was against Tennessee is what I should have been saying. But I picked Tennessee to win the Super Bowl, man. Because I want Ryan Tannehill to win a Super Bowl. Because I don't think we're winning it this year, right? I don't think the Dolphins are close to that yet. But I would like to see Tannehill get it. He deserves it. That kid has gutted out some injuries. You know what I mean? He is really really, really shown what kind of high quality human being he is. And for him to win a Super Bowl, I would just love to see it because, as you guys know, I like chaos, right? So as much as I want the Dolphins and Tua and everybody to do good, I still would love to see, like, there's Tannehill winning the Super Bowl, and why didn't we just keep him? You know, that I'd like to see that chaos online. So, all right. We got 10 minutes left in the stream. That means all subjects are open. I know everybody's just sitting around waiting for me to shut up about football so we could talk hockey. So for anybody that sees this stream afterwards and you're new to the channel, when I do a football stream, it's all football to the last 10 minutes. Then we can talk about anything else, and vice versa. When I do a hockey stream, it's all hockey until the last 10 minutes. And then we can keep talking hockey after that because nobody's going to switch from hockey to football anyway. The Jets are going to win the Super Bowl, Frank. You want to put some money on that? I mean, I'm good. I'm good for it. $2,000. I got $2,000 right now. Says you're wrong. Come on. What do you got to lose? Oh, but you didn't say what's hockey. Hockey is this thing. Where's the puck? Do I have the puck? No, I got a puck downstairs that just came in the other day. Hockey is this thing where they take these metal blades and they skate around and beat the crap out of each other with a big piece of rubber and sticks. You should see it. You should see it live, actually. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, and then there's this team called the Panthers that apparently Mike Kelly predicted that we're going to win the freaking Stanley Cup this year. And the best thing about that was in the video where he was predicting that the Panthers would win the cup, he actually said he felt it would be because of Spencer Knight was ready to go. And then if it wasn't Knight, it was only because Bobrovsky went back to his old self. But he had Knight in there first. Fluffy, you got to lay down, bud. Okay, you can't come this way. Lay down over there. Okay, give me 8 minutes. You got 8 minutes. You probably got to go outside, but you could lay down and wait for me, buddy. Okay. Buffalo score predictions. Good idea. You got 5,000. You got 5,000 in your pocket. You're on. All right, Buffalo, Miami. 19-13 Dolphins. That's what I'm getting. You got 27-24 Fins. I got 19-13. I think it's going to be almost a duplicate of this game, of the Patriot game. I think just about a duplicate of the Patriot game. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get 27 points against the Raiders. So what's 19? That's 2 touchdowns? No. That's 1 touch. Yeah, no, that's 1 touchdown and 4 field goals. That's what I got against. I got that against the Browns, the freaking Bills, 19-13. Let's see. There's a good chance to be in Phoenix the 3rd week of October. Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, send me video of that. Do it. Send video. I'll put you in the recap. Absolutely, man, for sure. Does anybody since we've got Jeff here? What, Jeff, does anybody want to give the Dolphins Raiders, because that's week 3? Anybody want to give Dolphins Raiders predictions for week 3? Because poor Jeff, Raiders fan. That's almost as bad as being a Dolphin fan or a Jets fan. It's actually in this stream, we've got, with the exception of Raven, who's a Patriots fan, we've got Jets fans. No, Steve's not here. One Bad Steve didn't show up. You know, One Bad Steve only shows up before the games. Then after the games, when we win, he's silent. He disappears on me. Yeah, so I think Dolphins are going to win 19-13 against the Bills, and I think we're going to beat the Raiders, and then we're going to be 3-0, and we are going to be one of the worst ever 3-0 teams if that happens, but we will take it. Did I see Lundell today? A goal against Knight. Look at that crap. Automatics. No, I didn't, Frank. Who tweeted it? Who's got the goods on Twitter? Who's putting it out? I guess they've made it available to the media now. I'll have to see that. I wonder if I can use those highlights without getting copyrighted. I'll have to check that. I gotta this is weird. The same phone number, which is a local number, has called me now a couple of hold on a second. I ended the call. That's weird. Somebody on a local number is called me twice, but nobody's texted me. So it must not be an emergency, but I don't know who's calling me. I'll have to pick that up next time. Anyway, I'll listen. Jeez, I've been so bad pronouncing things lately. I'll have posted it. I'll have to check that out. Hey, John, going out. Yeah, Fluffy's walking around. He's got to go outside, so I got to go in a couple of minutes. 22-20 Fins. Now is that that's the Raiders game, right? Yeah, Raiders 31-2. The Raiders aren't going to score 31 points until combined. For how many points did they get? I'm gonna blow it. How did they didn't get any points yet because they haven't played. I'm an idiot. I'm doing the Raiders pregame. My eyes are really bad tonight. The Raiders are not going to get 31 points tonight, and they're not going to get 31 points combined tonight or against the Dolphins. That's my hot take right there. That's my hot take. So I'll have to go check that out about Lundell. I don't know how I feel about that, getting a goal against my guy. I don't know how I feel about that. Fluffy, what? I got to go let the dog out, guys. You okay. All right, I'm coming. So what you guys don't see is there's a hallway here where the entrance, and then the entrance is to go down the stairs, and he won't do the stairs without me. So I got to go let him out. So, all right, I'm coming. Karen's not here. Nobody else is here to let him out, so I got to do it. You'll accept my public apology later. All right, guys. I'm going to cut this now so I can go let him out because he's going to lift his leg to something over there. So thanks, guys, for coming out. I'm not going to do a recap tonight. It's possible I may do something after the game, but I'm not going to do like one of my standard recaps and everything because I've been watching too many. I watched too much football yesterday. My eyes can't take too much more. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you guys coming out. Go. I'm going to say this for Jeff. Go Raiders. Go Raiders tonight. Even though I picked the Ravens, for Jeff's sake, everybody say go Raiders on your way out. He needs to feel good about that, right? All right. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to have a hockey live stream before the end of the week, so we'll do some hockey stuff, guys. I'll see you later. All right.